said something about selling that business and playing, and we're like, yeah, right.
We laughed all the way home. Be sure and get Esther.
Oh, he's got the camera out. Swing around here, honey. Get the host out.
Absolutely.
Camcorder and recorded. I was like, oh, I think he will certainly come and make a documentary. Say something, Brent. Say something.
Any of the other
I don't know. I don't think that there's going to be anyone else.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And the altar table will be back here. And we will all stand.
I want to stand behind that big piece of foliage hanging down.
We will stand right here. So we'll be over here.
Actually, I may try to pull it. Of course, they're using all my twine up. I may try to get that.
There was like 72 of those napkins. They're done. There's like 6 pieces of twine left.
Okay.
What do you think, Stevie?
Well, I think it looks pretty good. We were laughing though.
No. That's on that piece. And this is another piece. No, it's good. Oh. Doesn't make any difference.
Oh, get that thing out.
So, no. I mean, right now.
They're just going to drop them. That's all their contractors do.
Well, why don't we set some of that up while we're waiting?
Oh, they're going to rock.
Here, Fred, here's your practice bouquet. Since we forgot all of the bows from the shower.
No! How much do you want to bet?
Is it just 3:30?
Huh? See if we can get. I think the trick here is for her. You're going to be cold. See, I told you. It's tops, okay? Okay, let's you and I get back out of the way.
And then you all stand up and sing, Going to the Chapel. And then on the last verse of Going to the Chapel, we come in.
We come in.
Are they leading or are we leading? They're leading. They lead us. Or are we going, you go with Steve and I go with Derek?
Yeah, they put Steve here at front. Me and you behind.
Okay, we go in.
On the last verse we go in.
That is not the bridal part. Oh, don't do it. I hate it.
Good day. When we get here, Steve, I want you to step off like right here.
Bridal time.
And you're off to the left. Just
And see us.
Rob, get his thing.
Ruffle our train. Okay. And then we do like another step forward, right?
Acapellas are done, right?
Acapellas are done and sitting down.
This is musical theater. Penny Marshall couldn't be here today. Sorry.
So the table is going to be here.
The table's going to be there.
And there's going to be fruit and water on the table. So we're stepping forward, right?
Becca. She's going to say the sacrament then at this point. Right. Okay.
Come to the forest.
Right. Yeah. That's right. When you say that, then you can just sit down. If you want. I mean, we'll have you. We'll put you and Ray right over here. In sort of the one of the mother of the bride seats. And then we will come up.
We come up to the table.
Right. Do the sacrament. It's just going to take.
She's going to stand in between us.
thought once she said her thing, she would go.
You have silver?
Huh?
You serve on silver cup?
No, we've got a Danish thing that we want to use. That's why we're doing this whole thing, so we can use Danish. You call.
I'd rather have a
Okay. Okay.
So you just stand here.
So you're gonna stand here. Oh goodness.
And then you just hold up the plate, and we each take one.
It's supposed to be sunny.
I know it's supposed to be sunny.
It's just gonna be strawberries. You will just pick the bowl up and turn around to us. We'll take one each. Turn around and get the cup. It's got the water in it. Hand it to us. We'll take it over. Anything.
Did you see that?
Yeah, and then you're done. Completely done.
But I say all of this before.
Before. Yeah.
Jim, just like that.
Just like this.
Actually, why don't they both
both
move at the
stand
same
up,
time? Just like that. Okay. Steve does his thing.
You do your reading, and then the vowels.
I'll read you, girl.
And another thing.
No surprises. There are no surprises allowed.
Like that word obey, jumping in at the
Yeah,
end.
right. It ain't gonna happen.
Don't you love him?
Okay, and then Gary does his thing.
The reading and then the vowels.
Right. And then
Wait.
Steve
Now
says-
is his vow. He does a reading,
and then
his
he
vows.
reads my vows.
and then I do my
You
reading
do your reading.
and do
your
his
friend's
vows.
vows. And then we do the ring thing. You start that, Steve. You start everything.
Of course I
He's
do.
figured that out already and called me on it. So you start with that.
Rings are like an ancient symbol.
Right. You read that, and Gary reads the first therefore,
Right.
and then at
The
the end-
Newmans.
Right. And then at the end of that, we turn and face each other. We turn. Who's going first? You go first. So
Bride goes first.
bride first.
so take the ring, say the little ring thing. Put it on your finger, right?
Right.
You take what my father's administered. We've done thousands of weddings.
And then they say the end.
Thousands?
Thousands of weddings. Hi, happy
At
weddings.
the end of the Apache blessing, we're not going
He's a
anywhere
minister
until you
of
finish
what?
singing.
Huh? Presbyterian.
Dear Lord.
So do you know what you see what the Apache song? Okay. So as soon as they're done with that, you stand and sing, honey.
And may
And
your
then-
days be good and long on the earth. Get up and start singing.
And then.
Why are there
leave
only
while
two
he's singing the last
acapellas
verse or the
here?
end?
No, I want
We
to stay in
shrank.
here. I want to stay in here the whole thing
Okay.
because I think that's
Nobody gonna catch that if it's torn up.
that's true.
So
Okay.
at the end of the American hymn, then we all leave.
Now, if we can, let's do a serious go through. Everybody do their part.
And get some geese and bows. Go!
Geese and bows.
Ready?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I do it?
Is that it?
On this joyous day is your cue.
On this joyous day.
Good enough.
Are we allowed to applaud at this wedding? If
I
we're
would
so
imagine
inspired?
people will actually, and we need to be ready for that.
Strawberry first.
What? Strawberry and
Water. You step back.
As soon as you step back, you want us to go.
Yes. Holding hands. Holding hands right there. Oh man. Okay. As soon as that.
Fred, you're holding your flowers. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to hear it. Do you mind?
I will be happy.
Thank you.
This is the first reading, though.
I know.
I think they.
Marriage is in many ways a simplification of life, and it naturally combines the strengths and wills of two young people so that together they seem to reach farther into the future than they did before. Above all, marriage is a new task and a new seriousness, a new demand on the strength and generosity of each partner, and a great new danger for both. The point of marriage is not to create a quick commonality by tearing down all boundaries. On the contrary, a good marriage is one in which each partner appoints the other to be the guardian of his solitude, and thus they show each other the greatest possible trust. The merging of two people is an impossibility, and where it seems to exist, it is a hemming in of mutual consent that robs one party or both parties of their fullest freedom and development. But once the realization is accepted between the closest people, infinite distances exist. A marvelous living side by side can grow up to them if they succeed in loving the expanse between them, which gives them the possibility of always seeing each other as a whole and before the immense sky. That is why this too must be the criterion for rejection or choice, whether you are willing to stand guard over someone else's solitude, and whether you are able to set this same person at the gate of your own depths, which he learns of only through what steps forth in holiday clothing out of the great darkness. Life is self-transformation, and human relationships, which are an abstraction of life, are the most changeable of all. They rise and fall from minute to minute. Lovers are those for whom no moment is like the next. People between whom nothing is exchanged. People will never take place, nothing that has already existed, but just what is new, unexpected, and unexpected. There are such connections, but they are very great, almost unbearable happiness. They can only occur to very rich people, even those who have become, even for their own sake, rich, calm, conscious. Only in this world or lives deep, individual can they be combined. Young people, it is obvious, can't achieve a connection like this, but if they understand their lives correctly, they can slowly grow up to such happiness and prepare themselves for it. When they love, they must not forget that they are beginners, bunglers of life, apprentices in love. They must learn love, and that all, like all learning, takes calm, patience, and composure. Take love seriously, to undergo it and learn it like a profession. That is what young people need to do. Like so many other things, people have also misunderstood the position love has in life. They have made it into play and pleasure because they thought that the play and pleasure are more blissful than work. But there is nothing happier than work and love, precisely because it is the supreme happiness can be nothing other than work. So those
Love is a great thing, a great good in every way. It alone lightens what is heavy and leads smoothly over all roughness. What carries a burden without being burdened makes every bittersweet thing tasty. Love is lifted up, not held back by anything low. Love wants to be free and far from all worldly desires, so that its inner vision cannot be dimmed. Good fortune bind it, and misfortune cast it down. Nothing is sweeter than love, nothing stronger, nothing higher, nothing wider, nothing happier, nothing fuller, nothing better in heaven and earth. Love is one in God, and can find rest only in God, beyond all created things.
Love flies, runs, and rejoices. It is free and nothing can hold it back. It gives all for all and has all in all, because it rests in the highest good, from whom all goodness originates and flows. It doesn't look to the gifts, but to the giver of good things. Love often knows no limits, but burns beyond every limit. Love feels no burden, shrinks from no effort, aims beyond its strength,
will be together even when old age comes. And the days in between will be the food set before us, dates and honey, bread and wine. And then I do the vows.
The day when I rose at dawn from the bed of perfect health, refreshed, singing, inhaling the right breath of autumn, when I saw the full moon in the west grow pale and disappear in the morning light, when I wandered alone over the beach and undressing bathed, laughing with the cool waters, and saw the sun rise, and when I thought how my dear friend, my lover, was on his way coming, oh, then I was happy. Oh, then each breath tasted sweeter, and all that day my food nourished me more, and the beautiful day passed well. And the next came with equal joy, and with the next, at evening, came my friend. And that night, while all was still, I heard the waters roll slowly.
Good morning. Jim and Fred bid me welcome you to my home and to their ceremony. Celebrate the union of their lives and their spirits. Join them as they ask the blessings of the gods upon this joyous day.
The fall is here, and the sky is so very cool. But the birdies still sing, as if they knew. As if they knew. Today's the day. We'll say I do. And we'll never be lonely any more. Hallelujah, amen. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married, married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love, the chapel of love. Those bells are gonna ring, and the sun is gonna shine so brightly. I'm gonna be his, he's gonna be mine, oh mine. We're gonna love until the end of all time. And we'll never be lonely anymore, anymore. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married, married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. We're going
one man when I marched down the aisle of that pretty little wedding day chapel of love.
To seek the Spirit, eat the fruit, drink the water, for these are hers, for she is blessed in each joy.
The Lord is my shepherd, I have all I need. She makes me lie down in green meadows, beside the still waters she will lead. She restores my soul, she rights my wrongs. She leads me in a path of good things, and fills my heart with song. Even though I walk through a dark and dreary land, there is nothing that can shake me. She has said she won't forsake me. I'm in her hand. She sets a table before me in the presence of my foes. She anoints my head with oil, and my cup overflows. Surely, surely goodness and kindness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will live in her house forever, forever and ever. Glory be to our Mother and Daughter, and to the Holy of Holies, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end.
Is a simplification of life, and it naturally combines the strengths and wills of two young people so that together they seem to reach farther into the future than they did before. Above all, marriage is a new task and a new seriousness, a new demand on the strength and generosity of each partner, and a great new danger for both. The point of marriage is not to create a quick commonality by tearing down all boundaries. On the contrary, a good marriage is one which each partner appoints the other to be the guardian of his solitude, and thus they show each other the greatest possible trust. A merging of two people is an impossibility, and where it seems to exist, it is a hemming in, a mutual consent that robs one party or both parties of their fullest freedom and development. But once the realization is accepted that even between the closest people, infinite distances exist, a marvelous living side by side can grow up for them if they succeed in loving the expanse between them, which gives them the possibility of always seeing each other as a whole and before an immense sky. That is why this too must be the criterion for rejection or choice.
whether you are willing to stand guard over someone else's solitude, and whether you are able to set this same person at the gate of your own depths, which he learns of only through what steps forth in holiday clothing out of the great darkness. Life is self-transformation, and human relationships, which are an extract of life, are the most changeable of all. They rise and fall from minute to minute, and lovers are those for whom no moment is like any other. People between whom nothing habitual ever takes place, nothing that has already existed, but just what is new, unexpected, unprecedented. There are such connections, which must be a very great and almost unbearable happiness, but they can occur only between very rich beings, between those who have become, each for his own sake, rich, calm, and concentrated. Only if two worlds are wide and deep and individual can they be combined. Young people, it is obvious, can't achieve a connection like this, but if they understand their lives correctly, they can slowly grow up to such happiness and prepare themselves for it. When they love, they must not forget that they are beginners, bunglers of life, apprentices in love. They must learn love, and that, like all learning, takes calm, patience, and composure. To take love seriously and to undergo it, and learn it like a profession, that is what young people need to do. Like so many other things, people have also misunderstood the position love has in life. They have made it into play and pleasure because they thought that play and pleasure are more blissful than work. But there is nothing happier than work, and love, precisely because it is the supreme happiness, can be nothing other than work. So those who love must try to act as if they had a great work to accomplish. They must be much alone, and go into themselves, and gather, and concentrate themselves. They must work. They must become something. For the more we are, the richer everything we experience is, and those who want to have a deep love in their lives must collect and save for it and gather honey.
A good thing in every way. Lightens what is heavy, and leads smoothly over all roughness. For it carries a burden without being burdened, and makes every bittersweet thing tasty. Love wants to be lifted up and not held back by anything low. Love wants to be free and far from all worldly desires, so that its inner vision may not be dimmed, good fortune bind it, and misfortune cast it down. Nothing is sweeter than love, nothing stronger, nothing higher, nothing lighter, nothing happier, nothing fuller, nothing better in heaven and earth. Love is born of God, finds residence in God, and all created.
Love flies, runs, and rejoices. It is free and nothing can hold it back. It gives all for all and has all in all, because it rests in the highest good, from whom all goodness originates and flows. It doesn't look to the gifts, but to the giver of good things. Love often knows no limits, but burns beyond every limit. Love feels no burden, shrinks from no effort, aims beyond its strength, sees nothing as impossible, for it believes that all things are possible and allowable to it. Thus it is capable of everything, and it succeeds because it is confident of the result, while someone without love loses courage and gives up.
Love keeps watch and is never unaware. Even when it sleeps, tired it is never exhausted, hindered it is never defeated, alarmed it is never afraid. But like a living flame and a burning torch, it goes upward and blazes forth. And whoever loves knows that this voice cries out, a mighty cry in the ears of God, as the burning desire of the soul which says,
My love, you are mine, and I am all yours. Let me grow in love, so that I may learn to taste in my innermost heart how sweet it is to love. To be dissolved and to plunge into the ocean of love. Let love possess me. Let me pass beyond myself in fervor and astonishment. Let me sing love songs. Let me follow my beloved into the heights. Let my soul
This love is as good as oil and honey to the throat, as went into the body as fine garments to the gods, as incense to our fruit as they enter in. As the little still rings to my Savior, it is like a ripe pear in a man's hand. It is like the dates we mix with wine. It is like the seeds the baker adds to bread. We will be together even when old age comes. And in the days in between will be food set before us, dates and honey, bread and wine. Jim Luce, do you know yourself to be a man of honor? I do. What do you ask of me? I ask the power of your blessing on me. Do you come forward with a heart full of joy? I do. Do you love Fred? Will you give your love and support freely in times of need? I will. Are you prepared to spend the rest of your life with him? I am. Will you follow where he leads and lead him beneath the stars? Will you learn from him and challenge him to learn? I will. Will you take him as your family above all others? Will you make a home with him that holds and reflects the love you share? He is my home. Our love will be evident wherever we go. I see that you love him very much and that you are prepared for all that lies ahead. Because Fred is my best friend, my brother, I want what is best for him. I want him to be happy. I believe that you will make him happy. You have my peace.
The day when I rose at dawn from the bed of perfect health, refreshed, singing, inhaling the ripe breath of autumn. When I saw the full moon in the west grow pale and disappear in the morning light. When I wandered alone over the beach and undressing, bathed, laughing with the cool waters, and saw the sunrise. And when I thought how my dear friend, my lover, was on his way coming, then I was happy. Oh, then each breath tasted sweeter, and all that day my food nourished me more, and the beautiful day passed well. And the next came with equal joy, and with the next evening came my friend. And that night, while all was still, I heard the waters roll slowly, continually up the shores. I heard the hissing rustle of the liquid, and sands as directed to me, whispering to congratulate me. For the one I love most lay sleeping by me under the same cover in the cool night. In the stillness, in the autumn moonbeams, his face was inclined towards me, and his arm lay lightly around my breast. And that night, I was happy. Fred Duncan, do you know yourself to be a man of honor? What do you ask of me? Do you come forward with a heart full of joy? Do you love Jim? Will you give your love and support freely in times of need? Are you prepared to spend the rest of your life with him? Will you follow where he leads and lead when he needs to follow? Will you learn from him and challenge him to learn? Will you take him as your family above all others? Will you make a home with him that holds and reflects the love that you share? I see that you love him very much, and that you are prepared for all that lies ahead. Because Jim is my best friend, my brother, I want what is best for him. I want him to be happy. I believe that you make him happy. Have my blessing.
Rings are like an ancient symbol, blessed and simple. Round like the sun, like the eye, like arms that embrace. Circles for love that is given comes back round again and again.
Therefore, may these symbols remind you that your love, like the sun, illumines. That your love, like the eye, must see clearly. And that your love, like arms that embrace, is a grace upon this world.
You are my home. I wish to spend the rest of my days with you, sharing our love. Into your hand I commit my spirit.
You are my home. I wish to spend the rest of my days with you. Into your hand I commit my spirit. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be sheltered to the other.
Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other.
Now there is no loneliness for you. Now there is no more life.
Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you.
Go now to your dwelling place to enter into your days together.
And may your days be good and long on the earth.
I have seen an autumn day that slowly opens like a rose along a quiet road that wanders by, and I have smiled and wondered where it goes. I have stumbled through the night alone, as any man can be, then found a silent canyon full of stars, and in my heart I heard them telling me I was home. The gentle winds, the rains that fall, the tallest trees, I'm part of it all. I have seen the silver mountain tops and golden prairies on my way. Now everywhere I go across the land, I stand so proudly in the sun and say, I am home. The gentle winds, the rains that fall, the tallest trees, I'm part of them all. I have dreamed of Eden all my life. I find it more and more each day. Now everywhere I go across the land, I stand so proudly in the sun and say, I am home.
Please come join us in lunch. Lunch.
We clap now.
Yeah.
Thank God for Christy.
It's not light.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Is he getting it going? He's getting it light.
That was beautiful. Hi there.
Oh, so hard for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good to see you. I was keeping up with
Congratulations. Oh, much happy.
Actually, we were through weddings.
Yes.
Want to get this picture off here? Hi, Margaret. It's nice to meet you. Looking out the window. Thank you. Hi. Tom, how are you? Thank you.
I'm out of
Sorry.
pictures.
That's it too.
It's in the bag.
I love it.
You're going to stay and have lunch with me?
Yes.
Everybody, Rick.
I hear you have a wonderful new office.
Oh, yes, you'll need to see it.
Yeah, well, I'd love to.
Especially when I go
When I go that's got to be exciting. You're out on your own and your own.
Hi, Kenny. I'm all right. How are you?
I want you to meet Jim. I think I'm so great you're not going to make it. And then we got that wonderful package in the mail. And I said, oh, this week's 2 weeks. Oh, well. You know, there'd be like 12 of them every day. Oh, well.
Thank you. I'm happy. I've been here all day long.
Really? I was the bride. He was the bride.
I wonder if there's a Fred Johnny getting married in one place or Greg.
Saying he's marrying a man.
We did it. They listed me as the bride.
Sorry. Oh, it's okay.
It was emotionally stirring.
Oh my God, I forgot to put a tape on. Don't you hate when that happens? Here you're trying to show family movies and all of a sudden you got John Hogue doing the whole football team.
Did you meet the other I got it.
See a story in the paper on the news.
And it hurts. People say
That was Walt Disney.
Oh, it don't hurt.
Stephen. Yeah, all those readings are going beautiful. And the vowels, because I had to read the
Oh,
vowels.
see, and the vowels were beautiful. The vowels were beautiful.
A-E-I-O-U-N-Y. I tried to get at least one shot of every face here on video.
Now, that's Adolf. I didn't even get a chance to say hello to him, or quickly when I was handing him his stuff. The gentleman
Right
there.
I'll get Leslie eating here.
Get him crossing those legs. Hot shot.
Get a